Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Mercenaries of Mischief channel. I'm Yeoman, and this is the UnKnightly Partners show, the final episode of this miniature series of shows that are all the same story put together, because that's what a miniature series of shows is. Let's find out where everyone is, except for Larchmont St. Larch, who is still missing. Please report any sightings to the Discord. Park?
Hello, and welcome to UnKnightly Partners, and this, the epic conclusion of UnKnightly Partners. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I am joined by these four individuals who've been thrust into an ongoing saga much bigger than themselves, which they can barely comprehend at this point, but some of which will be revealed soon. And I will now introduce them in no particular order. Starting with finder of exotic herbs and lovable little changeling man, Guwu, is joining us today. The first person to defeat the floor boss and aspiring adventurer, Luna, also joining us today, the half-elf fighter. Exotic cuisine aficionado and master of wild magic cooking, Willow, is here with us today. And last but not least, a man who is unusually drawn to numbers lower than 10 these days is Nico. But today we're going to turn it around. We're going to flip the script on that whole not being good at combat thing that's been going on for everybody for a while.
And you just jinxed it.
No, it's going to happen. I believe in you. I can't make this any clearer. So, when last we left our heroes, they had endeavored to invade a second-rate wizard tower. There's empty bottles all over the place. Their friend Dyson said that this was the home of his master's rival, or former master's rival, because his master came down with a bad case of crushed by a boulder. Ooh. Once they were assailed by a hypnotic tile pattern, which grabbed hold of the attentions of poor Nico and held him tightly. And not just Nico, but Dyson too was felled by this. Meanwhile, the rest of the party tried to contend with helmed horrors. But eventually, everyone did manage to find victory. And people were released from the floor boss. And they looked around this shoddy, ramshackle place, and it became clear that perhaps Ogregor, the owner of this tower, doesn't know how to get out of his panic room. And that he might need some help to get out. While everybody was looking around for a way to get around this issue, Nico and Willow went downstairs because they heard a noise, only to find that all of the wine left in the empty wine bottles all over the place had coalesced into a wine elemental. And I'm going to continue to intentionally say it that way. All the while, Guwu and Luna along with Dyson, were rooting through Algregor's various collected items and finding cool items for their very own. Luna acquired a sword that talks to her, a sword of mighting, which has big beefy arms on it and is really into doing swole things. Now then, also something happened where like Nico was conscripted by some angels to like kill some guy or something. We don't need to go into it, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. Anyways, so we left off with Nico and Willow in the main floor again, facing down this swirling wine elemental. And folks, I need the two of you to go ahead and roll. Actually, well, let's get initiatives from everyone.
I have hit the button. I'm not sure that roll 20. Oh, there it goes.
There.
I'm seeing it.
Ooh.
I'm seeing it. Luna is ready to go. She's got her sword of
I
mighting.
got a new sword, man. I'm ready to use it. I don't
You
know
got
what I'm
this.
using it on, but
Your
sword.
bro sword. This bro sword has you. All right. So we've got those. And Guwu's at a 14. And Nico is also at a 14. All right, Nico, Guwu, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
Isn't it the highest dexterity person with the highest dexterity goes first?
Yeah, but you're both equal.
Okay, 7.
7?
There was that second roll from like 5 minutes ago.
Ah, I see. I was gonna say, is that your guess?
No, my guess was 3.
Okay, your guess is 3. All right, then it goes to Nico first. And I'll go ahead and roll for Willow because she's still having technical difficulties.
Both computers just won't work.
Well, jeez. Ooh,
are they
12
also
on my
entranced?
end,
Is your
too.
computers entranced by the floor?
Probably. I don't know.
The floor boss.
Then my phone died just before this. That could have been my backup.
Oh my goodness. It's all gone downhill. All right. Okay.
It's
We're
fine.
gonna get-
This is fine.
We're gonna get through this.
Mhm.
Gonna be okay. All right. So, Nico and Willow, you're the only two that know what's happening right now. You are faced with this swirling mass of wine of all flavors and varieties that has taken on a semi-humanoid form, and it is moving towards you menacingly. And, well, we're gonna start with Nico. Well, actually, we start with Luna, but she's got nothing to do upstairs, so we're gonna start with Nico.
Okay. Oh, that's better. Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to be that big.
That's what they all say.
It's usually my line. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I guess I'll just straight up attack it.
Okay. What are you gonna do? What is your righteous brand?
A righteous brand. Well, if I hit it, I will give it a. Was it defensive flourish that like knocks it back a bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that if I hit it.
Okie dokie.
Let's see. So 2 attacks with scimitars.
All right, give me those swings. All
Only
right.
one went through, or both of them?
Well, I only see the one so far.
Oh, okay, that's weird. The first
Doesn't
one's not
have a
working.
remarkable AC. So, I mean,
Okay, well, there
that's
they
way too
are.
many.
Just take the
All
first
right.
two.
We'll take the first two. The first one hits, second one doesn't.
Okay, then I will use a bardic point to use defensive flourish.
Okay. So add another D8 of damage.
Yeah. Is it just D6? I don't know if that increases.
I believe it's a D8. At
Okay.
level 5.
Well, the bardic inspiration increases, but I don't think the D6 damage increases. Just out of fairness.
It's your bardic inspiration dice, so it would increase.
Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to mention that out of fairness.
No problem.
Anyway, I will roll a D8.
Yep.
That.
Give me that damage. All right. Another 4 damage on top of that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Oh, jeez. So we're going to have to be patient with roll 20 today.
And does it get knocked back a bit?
It does. It gets, what is the total knockback that you have on yours?
Okay, let me pop that out for you. Give me a second. I'm just going to click on Defensive Flourish.
Okay.
And then it's out.
Defensive flourish, and we also add work multi next turn. Oh no, defensive you just add to your AC. There's another one that pushes it back, but
Must be mobile then.
yeah.
My apologies.
Well, whatever. You can't go back any further than this, so
The point being, I just want to push it back so I can
Yeah.
just stand in front of Willow.
sure thing. You push him back 5 feet. And then you can move into place in front of Willow if you like.
And, yeah. That's it.
Alright. So then we go to Guwu. Guwu blissfully unaware of what's happening upstairs. Followed by Willow.
Hi.
Willow. This wine monster has just been shoved back, and Nico has heroically jumped in front of you.
That's so sweet. What can I do? I know I have more spells than just fire.
You got Firebolt, Magic Missile, Dragon's Breath. You got a lot of fire.
I got a lot of fire. Apparently I like fire. I got both characters got a lot of fire
There's
going
a
on.
fair amount of fire going on.
Is that all I have is fire?
It's mostly fire. It's, whatever isn't fire is magic missiles or
God damn.
mage armor, as I'm looking at it here.
You know, freaking A. Okay, yeah, let's, Did I get Fireball? I can't remember what list I got.
You got Melf's Minute Meteors.
That's not fire.
It's fire damage, I think.
No, I think it's rock.
No, it's 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, it's still fire.
It's still fire. Your portfolio is 90% fire.
Oh, okay. All right, let's just go with that one then, because it's God darn it.
Kind of
Yeah,
an
let's do
area
it.
thing.
Let's do
All
it. Look, I got no choice. Everything's fire.
All right.
This is gonna be
6
terrible.
meteors float in the air and orbit around you for the spell's duration. When you cast the spell, add a bonus to each of your turns. Afterwards, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking towards a point that you choose within 120 feet of you. So the first stage of the spell is you just instantiate these meteors.
Mhm.
So
And
you
then
can then basically disperse them as a
Bonus action.
yeah, it's a bonus action in addition to something else that you're doing.
No more can I not. I'm gonna have bonus actions now. Yay!
So you created 6 of those, and I'm gonna roll a d12 for you
Yeah.
because it's time. Let's see what you got.
Oh, that's not right.
Okay, you did all right. You only got a 6, which only brings you to a 9. Or sorry, an 11. But you're not quite there yet.
That's close.
Close.
All right.
Very close.
All right.
It didn't go off. So you have 6 of these meteors now that you can add as a bonus action to attack anything.
Yay. I
Okay,
fling one off my bonus action now.
excellent. All right,
This is gonna be terrible.
you're gonna throw it now.
Yeah.
All right, so it
Bonus
has to make
action.
a dexterity save, and it's not remarkably dexterous for a creature. I suppose good enough. Let's see how he does.
I'm
He
hoping
gets
you're
an 8, so not so much. It's going to take
Cool.
2d6 of fire damage.
cool. I'm in! Ah!
Oh, you made it!
Sorry. Oh my god! Everything's working now. Oh.
Okay, we've made it through the woods.
Woo! All right, I'm
right,
ready for
it's-
next round.
Excellent. Well, it's still rolling my dice on that, so I'll
Yeah, go for
calculate
it.
damage as it comes out. It's
Okay.
not going to die from your meteor. All right.
No.
So the next thing it does is it moves forward. And then
I don't like that.
you're gonna like it even less for what comes next, my friend, because you then have to go ahead and make a
Constitution, if I had to guess.
strength, actually.
Shit.
Make a strength saving throw for me. Okay. Nico, you're all right. Willow,
Hi.
are you able to give me a strength saving throw?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do that. Oh my god, things look so wonky. Strength saving throw with my -2.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, I think it's still loading. I clicked on it. I
Okay.
apologize if you see multiples come in though.
It's okay. The roll 20 is rolling real sluggish for everybody right now.
What is happening?
There we go. So you got a 7.
Oh god.
So you are absorbed into this creature.
Willow, no!
and you're floating inside of it now.
Where am I? I'm like trying to look at the map. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you're in it.
Yee.
So you've been absorbed up into it. You're going to take 2d8s plus 4 damage.
Wow.
So that is 9 damage.
Okay. Oof.
And
a bad day.
I'm going to need you to make a con save.
What?
Make
A con save?
Yes,
Oh
please.
no. Okay.
All right, and
nothing
you
but
are
low rolls
also
here.
drunk.
So I'm in. Do I still speak Dwarvish and I'm drunk?
Yeah, that's still going on. That's
Cool.
still happening. Yeah.
Um,
So
Hang on, little lassie, I'm coming!
it continues to like flow upstairs. And so this is what Guwu and Luna see, is this swirling reddish purple mass flow up the stairs, and suspended in the center of it is Willow, just kind of floating there. And
Very
yeah,
Dwarven.
upon seeing this, Dyson turns around and says, "Oh, there's something you don't see every day. One hopes." And we go back to the top of the round with Luna.
I'm gonna pick up my sword
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell it that we have to go save Willow.
I don't know who that is.
She's a friend.
Can we do it with our might?
Heck yeah, we can do it with our might.
Flex.
And I'm gonna run up and swing at it.
All right. Run up and swing.
Does this sword, the stats of it, is it just the same as my greatsword?
It is the same, except it has +1 right now.
Oh, sweet.
It's one of those weapons that as you gain reputation with it, it does things.
Sweet.
All right, give me that swing, and I'll just add stuff on my back end. All right, so that actually is enough to break its AC because you get that +1. So you slash it for 11 slashing damage.
And I have an extra attack now. That is an actual thing I have.
You sure do.
I will do that twice.
All right.
And I yell, "Let go of Miss Willow!"
Willow's still laughing.
She's just laughing inside, and it's like it's voiceless. There's just bubbles coming out. All right, so you cut into it, and wine just kind of sprays everywhere. And the Sword of Mighting says to you, "That's really cool. Grab her and pull her out." And you can do that on your next turn.
Cool.
All right. And then we go back to Nico. So, Nico, this thing has flowed past you, scooped up Willow, and ran upstairs. You managed to get out of the way.
I would like to heroically, if I can, run upstairs and try to, I don't know, charge through it in a way and get Willow out.
Absolutely. To do that, I need you to make a strength saving throw. Make a strength check. So you can use athletics if you'd like.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my chances with athletics.
Very well.
How'd I do?
You got a 20. So, Nico, paint me a picture with your words. You've come up the stairs. You're behind this elemental. Willow is suspended inside.
So I run up the stairs, and I just jump right through, but just in a way that like I can kind of catch Willow, because I think in a way she's kind of like floating like to her side perhaps, but just in a gentle way where I can just grab her and do that like the whole kind of heroic like yeah, and then just jump right through and just like.
All right, how do you land? Is it like superhero landing, holding her up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right, Willow, this is hilarious to you. This is the funniest shit you've ever seen in your life. So it's just like boo, ha 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 ha, and it's just like splashes everywhere. Both of you are covered in wine.
Well, they always said I was dripping with good looks.
And then we go to Guwu's turn.
Very confused. Well, they seem to be attacking it, so I'm just gonna kind of reach out one of my arms and point at it, and we're gonna cast Fairy Fire on it. So it has to make a dexterity saving throw, and if it fails, everybody has advantage on it for as long as I maintain.
Everybody has advantage on it.
Yay! It's glowing with like a bright violet light now, and then
you basically sneeze spores at it with your hands, just like covered in these brightly lit spores, fully illuminated for your striking pleasure.
Yay!
All right. So, we'll now put Nico over here and Willow over here. And Guwu could do that from where he was sitting. All right. Now it's Willow's turn.
Ooh. Okay. I don't want to take the chance and refresh the page, so I'm gonna just stick to where I don't know where I am at the playing field.
Yeah, my map hasn't updated either.
Oh, yeah,
so I
right.
don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
That's my
sweet.
bad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is probably helpful.
Very helpful.
See, I did this thing where it's like multiple floors and it's all laid out, but that only works if I remember to switch it. All right.
Okay. Drunk. Whose turn is it? Mine? Or you said Nico?
It is yours.
Oh God. And I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
This wine creature just ate you.
This is the first time I've actually been drunk on battle. What happens?
Right now, everything's really funny to you.
Okay.
But
Did I
that's-
lose?
That is currently the only ill effect.
Did I lose my meteor spell?
No, they're still orbiting around you.
Oh wow, lucky. Okay. Okay. Well. Shit. I had friends. I could have tried my luck with that. Be friends with wine. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna point and shoot magic missile at it.
Okie dokie. Magic missiles it is.
Okay.
How many are you going to fire off?
Gosh darn it. Okay, no, it's the other way around. Okay, gotta go back over here. And then I'm only gonna do level 1, so just, I think it's what? 3 or 4?
3.
3, okay. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Okay.
So
2,
pointing and laughing.
7.
Oh my goodness. I need to put you in a bottle later. You're too big right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fire away my meteor.
Okie dokie.
It's gonna be Willow's minute meteors.
Willow's minute meteors.
Yeah, who's
No,
Mills?
Willow's minute meatballs.
I'm for it. I'm
Yeah,
totally
let's do
for it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it. Willow's
All
minute meatballs.
Ew.
Fling it.
I'm flinging
that
meatballs.
2d6 of fire damage because they're spicy.
Okay, 2d6. Got it. I was like trying to look into it. Like, what is this? This is so new. Okay, 2d6. 1, 2.
All right. Well, that's another 5 damage on top of it.
Sweet.
It was basically free. Okay.
And I guess I'm going to hop on a desk and just be like, I am the team. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Excellent. Dyson proceeds to hide behind a bookcase and be like, "What is wrong with this place?" Sorry about that. I honestly don't remember if I created it or it manifested as a latent representation of my alcoholism.
I'm kind of impressed, actually.
All right, Luna and Nico, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Shit.
Okay.
This time.
No, and that is not enough. You're so close, Luna. You're so close. Both of you are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage as you are absorbed into this creature. And then I need the both of you to make a Constitution save. Despite the fact that she is very young and has not yet been drinking.
Please, for all those years I've been drinking, please, please, please.
Oh my god.
Damn
You're
it.
still okay, because this is the first round. It gets harder the longer you're in there, because you end up ingesting more wine.
Well, to be fair, that's how drinking actually works, so this makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
pacing
fine.
myself.
Yeah, you're pacing yourself on being devoured by this monster. All right, so Luna and Nico are suspended inside this creature, And Nico, you're just really sad. You're a melancholy drunk right now. Oh no, wait, you just made it. You're okay. Never mind. But you will be if you fail. So you're good. Yeah, so you two are just suspended inside. So the Guwu and Willow, you just saw this thing like, and now Luna and Nico are just floating inside of it. It's still super funny to Willow. Luna, you're up again.
Can I try to get out of this thing?
You certainly can at the end of your turn. But in the meantime, you're inside of it, so have at her.
Am I still able to like swing from the inside to?
You certainly may make an attack however you like.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can they see this thing technically since they're inside it? Because if they could see it, they benefit from fairy fire and have advantage. But if not, I don't know how that works.
One might say they could see them better than anyone.
Cool. Thank you, Guwu.
So you can definitely make an attack with advantage. I mean, you can roll again. I don't know if it gets better than that.
That's a crit, so...
Yeah. I mean, that's
I have a second
top
attack,
shelf.
though.
All right. Give me that second attack. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, you're making up for lost time!
This makes up for the past 2 weeks.
Who are you and what have you done with Luna?
It's that brand new sword.
She really doesn't like being eaten by alcohol.
It's the bro sword.
It's the sword. It's the new sword. Me and Tora, man. Us against the world.
Maybe it's like a combo between the two, the sword and the alcoholic tornado. You're just like, no, don't make my friends drunk again.
So this is what happens. Luna, with this new sword of mighting in hand, clutches the hilt tightly, and with a flex, her arms muscle and like hulk out, ripping the sleeves of her armor, and allow her to take a full like a sword spin in Legend of Zelda. She just like spins it around all the way and fully separates two halves of this wine elemental. Allowing her to her and Nico to tumble out and escape. Boop, boop. And this thing takes a pile of damage. Okay. And then it's Nico's turn.
Good job, kid. Hopefully I can finish it off. And I will again push it back with defensive flourish. Mobile flourish if I can hit it. So again, I'll attack twice.
All right. And it's good. All right, so the two of those are a whopping total of 11. And what kind of flourish do you want to add to this?
You have advantage too.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
So you can roll again twice to see if you get a crit.
Oh, yeah, why not?
No, didn't get much better than that, but you still hit with both of them?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Okay, so but I'll take the 22 over the 17.
All right, now give me a roll of a d8 for the flourish damage.
Okay.
And what kind of flourish are you putting on this?
Ooh, indeed.
You caught whatever Luna had.
I was gonna do mobile.
All right,
So push it
another
back
mobility
again.
flourish.
Yeah.
It like jostles backwards.
And then let's see. Is it to take an action to like lead someone with you? Like take somebody with you?
Yeah, I would take an action because you'd have to grab them.
Okay. I will just move forward.
All right,
And
moving
that's
forward.
all. Yep.
Very well. You move forward. All right. After Nico, we go back to Guwu,
All right.
our favorite kill stealer.
I saw this, and I guess I'm gonna move past Miss Willow. 5, 10, 25, 30 over here. Assuming that's enough of a space. I get up against the wall.
Mhm.
And hey, would this be considered a large creature?
That is a large creature.
So I believe, if I'm correct, it says if it's large or smaller, it'll take. I can pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to me. So I'm going to move it the full 10 feet away from the other two.
Okay.
Which I guess is not the best idea, because I'm just like, I'll help, and I grab it and pull with this thorn whip, and
All right.
I'm presuming that it moves.
You whip it. This vine, this thorny vine extension rolls out from your body, strikes this wine elemental, and it splatters all over the place.
Oh.
In a massive splash, soaking everything around it in wine.
Goo, the finisher.
Yeah, Guwu, the
Barely.
kill stealer.
Just in that really cute voice. Get over here.
Like baby jet.
Oh, God.
Get over here. All right.
Yay.
And we are out of combat, folks.
I'm
Well-
gonna like heft my sword and Tora, we did it!
Well,
We
that
mighted it!
And you still got like these big beefy arms right now. It's like it's unusually sized for someone your size.
as well, I'm supposed to be a responsible adult. Where did you get that sword?
Oh, Tora, this is my friend Nico, and that's Willow.
I can't see them on the sword.
Willow's on the table. She just like backed up
You're-
and just started rolling on it. Like,
There's just stuff falling off onto the floor.
Oh,
and then
this
she
is-
rolls off the table.
This is really bad if I have to be the responsible one.
Nico, do you know any tricks to sober somebody up?
I actually might. What kind of roll would I need for that?
Give me a medicine. Give me a medicine. There we go. Camera does not want to cooperate today.
So I rolled an 11.
All right, with an 11, yeah, let's see. Go ahead, make a Constitution save with advantage, Willow.
Okay. I'm out.
Yeah, you're good. You feel better than ever.
I'm gonna imagine Willow's like going through her pocket to see if there's something that she can munch on after, because I'm sure all of us, like, you know, after drinking, we all go to that horrible fast food place to get those burgers and fries.
The secret's
Nice.
the grease and drinking lots of water.
So you find a meatball on the ground that you previously shot.
My spicy meatball. I just eat the rest of it. I think there's 4 left.
and now it's basted in wine.
I just
Fancy.
I just pat Willow if I may, just like it's like there, it will pass. Trust me, I've gone through many of these.
Nico! I say one, then I put it in his mouth. You gotta try this. I think I just discovered something new.
It's good.
Nico, Willow, I made a new friend.
Yeah, about that.
This is Tora.
I need to talk to you about that. Like,
I don't see anyone.
okay, so
I hold up my sword. This is Tora.
from her
Talks.
from how she's talking, can I presume that that's an enchanted weapon that's talking to her?
Yeah,
Well, just said
probably.
it talks, so probably.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's like
assume
a
that
magic sword.
I'm assuming that's your imagination. Be like, she's so cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
I just feel like a very irresponsible adult. Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay.
Could we argue that you ever were not that though?
I try, but
Oh,
Dyson, what were you doing? I go over,
I was-
yank him from behind.
I was trying to figure out how to get upstairs.
oh, I think I have a solution for that.
Oh, good.
By the way, did anybody find anything else that we should know about? Just
I found this cool scroll, but we don't have the components to use it right now. So,
oh,
let me see it.
okay, here. He gives it to you.
like
Grab
any
it,
other tricks,
Look at
because
it.
I just want to go to little. Just not to bother you. Just be careful with enchanted weaponry. You don't know if it's good, bad, evil. it
Nico,
could
did you
possess-
just see what we did to that thing?
Yes.
This thing's awesome.
And I'm like just looking at her pulsating muscles.
Just.
And
I'm
you
gonna-
you have to cut to about like 10 feet behind, and this is the first time he's ever done it around y'all. But you see Guwu morph, and he looks like a mushroom encrusted version of Nico. And every time he's like doing something, he's back there being like,
Mocking me.
and then as soon as he turns around, I go back and I'm just like, hi.
As I was saying,
Luna's just howling the whole time Nico talks to her then.
may I try to talk to your sword?
I'm gonna message Nico and be like, let her have some fun with her new imaginary friend.
No, Willow, that's not an imaginary friend. That's an enchanted sword. I whisper. We don't know if it could possess her or not.
No.
Is Willow still speaking in Dwarven?
That's true. Am I still speaking?
Yeah, you are.
How do we
So
fix
only-
that?
Only
Fine,
Nico
we'll resolve that issue
Wait.
later. I just
All right, I'm gonna do an Arcana check just to see if I sense if the sword is magical or not. If not, I'm gonna keep believing that this is a new imaginary friend.
It is a magical sword.
I don't believe it.
But you don't believe it because your Arcana check is so bad.
I don't believe it.
Never
It'd be
mind.
really
then.
sad if at 15 Luna's still just like,
No,
my friend.
Willow, you don't
My imaginary
understand.
friend.
You don't understand. You're drunk, okay? Just
A little bit.
after I've had my fun being childish.
I don't like being the responsible one now. I'm not supposed to be.
Nobody here is
Uh,
responsible. Don't
that's
worry
like-
about it.
I say that in
Lots of damn
Dwarven.
things, but did anybody figure out how to get upstairs?
Right, okay. So can I make is it insight to like how to use this properly?
It is Arcana, sir.
Thank you, monsieur.
While he's doing that, I just say at the ceiling, I'm like, Mr. Guy, we're gonna come save you, but you have to give us a tiny dragon. That's the deal.
No, I'm fine. This is great. I'm in the panic room, far away from you brigands. Everything's
the dragon?
everything's awesome.
I'm going to cast first before I quick. What was it? Owl's Wisdom. Enhance ability first. Whatever will increase my intelligence or like
The smart one.
Yes,
The smart enhance ability is what I want to use.
yes, that is the one I want to use,
Okay.
which
well,
would give me advantage on intelligent rolls. So that would be
Okay.
my Arcana.
go ahead, take that advantage and roll twice.
Didn't need it at all.
Let's roll
What a waste.
the same numbers all over again. Roll 20, you all crazy today. I don't know if I trust you. That's all right. So, it goes off, and the scroll in your hand turns into this. It's almost like a black piece of cellophane, and it kind of wibbles and wobbles in your hand. And it's this circle.
You're muted.
Sorry. So basically, put it down, and it becomes like a portal to the room.
Well, I mean, put it down, see what happens.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where properly.
While he's doing that, I go over and high five Guwu for his Nico impression.
Excellent. Experimentation is the mother of invention, sir. Test it out however you like.
Okay. I'll just try putting it on the table first.
You put it on the table, and you can now see through to the other side of the table, and even put your hand through it.
Huh. Okay. Well, then, how high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 10 feet high. You're going to need to get on somebody's shoulders or something.
Can I just stack, like, say, the chairs or stand on top of the table?
Yeah, you could try that.
So I will try doing that. I will
All right.
go over here. Where's an insight where, like, if there's any footprints to where he may have gotten in?
Doesn't appear to be, but you could try to make an investigation check and see.
Trying to be smart and actually sober.
Willow's
And
like mostly sober.
I believe I
Yeah.
still get advantage because of... Oh, no, I don't, because that's... Wait, investigation? Is that wisdom or intelligence?
What?
Rub.
Investigation is
It's
intelligence, so you would
intelligence.
still as long.
Okay, you can still have your advantage. All right. Oof. You're unable to determine how he got into the room.
Oh, wait, sorry. I did not mean to roll that.
So many
all
investigations.
All right.
I'll go
So-
to Nico and ask him, like, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out what how the wizard got into here.
I used magic. I'm a wizard.
Okay, but where were you stepping? Like,
I was somewhere. I was having dinner in the kitchen.
The kitchen.
okay, well, hopefully I don't. I'm just gonna put on the ceiling. Hopefully you're not standing here, so I apologize.
Wait, did you intentionally went up there, or did you just poof?
I
Went up
poofed.
there. Are you sure? Or are you lying?
I used my panic button spell.
Panic button set. Do you know if you're stuck there and we don't get you out, you're gonna be dead in 3 days without water?
Oh God, is that how long it takes to die without water?
Yeah. Yeah. And if you do have water, I mean, that's good. But if you don't have food, then it's 20, 21 days until you starve to death.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that sounds terrible. You guys need to get me out of here.
And not a
Ooh.
very good panic room if you don't have anything and stock in there.
Don't worry.
What's up?
We're gonna help you out, Gregora. So I climb on the table, put it on the ceiling where I'm at.
It adheres to any surface you place it on. And the moment you put it on there, you can see up into this other room.
Okay, I'm just gonna peek through the hole, like first, like.
And you see a wizard with his robe open, and it looks like he's just wearing his underwear underneath.
Good God, man!
And he's
Cover
like
yourself.
huddled up in a corner, and he's like, "Oh,
Okay,
you've invaded my inner sanctum."
I'm here to help. Please, just cover yourself
Oh,
up.
sorry. Tries to tie
Tiny
it up.
dragon!
Tiny dragon.
Just so you know, you are a criminal. You killed someone.
No.
Two people,
No.
actually.
Yep.
You did
No,
kill
I
two
didn't.
people.
Oh.
Yeah. You
I
totally
didn't do that.
You totally
didn't do
did.
that.
You totally did. It goes like that
Look,
back and forth.
Okay. I just okay.
I may
go-
have coerced some giants into attacking a caravan.
which makes you the one responsible for people being dead.
I didn't do it.
You did.
It wasn't me.
You started it.
Okay.
And how many giants did you coerce?
3.
No more, no less.
I'm pretty sure it was only 3.
Okay, good.
How many showed up?
3. So
Okay, well that's good. That's what I was driving for.
just double checking, in case they come back, get angry. Okay,
Yeah.
so I hop in. I'm like, okay, and
Can I follow
non-threatening.
suit?
Non-threatening. Agagor. Okay. Let's talk. Okay.
Tiny dragon.
Tiny dragon.
And
At this point, we're all
I
up
look
there. We
at
gotta be-
Dyson. It's like, Dyson, stay there for a moment, please.
Okay, sure. I'll watch the door. The tiny dragon's name is Snips.
Oh.
There is he.
He's up here.
Okay, well,
Snips, drop the amulet for Daddy. Snips, come on, just let it down.
I'm gonna go dig in my bag to see if I have any like bacon or something.
Now's a good time.
See if I can win that dragon over.
I cast suggestion
Ooh.
to the pseudo dragon, saying, "Hey, that's a snake you're holding, poisonous snake."
All right. What does a pseudo dragon do for that?
eat it.
Nom, 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 nom.
Probably. That'd probably be the perfect ending. I'm pulling.
What is the save on suggestion?
Let me get that out. Or I was just gonna pop it out quickly.
All right.
I'm digging around all over this floor, and I know he has one. I'm just gonna grab wherever he has a brass brazier.
All right. Are you
And
guys all climbed up into the top floor now?
I'm dragging that upstairs with me. Yes,
Okay.
Wait, what are you dragging?
a brass brazier.
I'll help you, Guwu.
All right.
It's gonna make the dragon ours.
Concentration. Saving throw. Wisdom. All right. All right. So falls for it.
I grab it.
It's food now.
It said it dropped it, right?
No.
No, he said it falls for it.
It falls for it. Now it thinks it's a snake in its mouth.
It's just, and the pseudo dragon proceeds to gobble up the amulet.
Okay, so
Oh no! Why would you do that?
I should have suggested something else. Gosh damn it! Not
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just there floating.
Bad news, kids. We might have to kill the pseudo dragon. But
You're not killing Snips, okay?
You've never seen me bristle into thorns so quick.
Oh,
yeah,
Don't you dare.
I was joking. Okay, and that was character-wise, not. That was me, not.
I've got one better, and I am going to. Actually, I don't know how this works, but I'm going to attempt something.
Okay.
So I took this feat, and I'm gonna put it in there now.
All right.
And I've got this brass brazier, and I'm holding that broken wizard book I had. I'm gonna store it in it. That's how I made this work. Was I looked at the pictures,
Right.
and I'm casting Find Familiar on this tiny pseudo dragon. I'm trying to throw a Pokeball at another trainer's Pokemon, essentially.
Team Rocket.
It does not work.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm afraid he's not that kind.
I'm a feeling that was the main point of this spell you grabbed. Was for this moment.
It was. I'm so sad.
I'm sorry.
Can we say I made another one with it then?
Sure. You made another familiar, and it is a fungal newt.
Aww. so much better.
So it is. It looks like a regular newt, but it's like bristling with fungal growths all over it. So there's like mushrooms and some caps on the end of its legs and things.
So cute.
Okay, I cast I can never say that word. Prestidigitation.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Make it look like a big juicy steak, but it tastes like crap.
Okay. Making what look like that?
Is there any like food around here? Like,
Willow was pulling some food out of her bag to try and poke
I will just grab like some of that food and just like.
Oh,
make
you
it.
grabbing? Mel's gonna get her satchel and put it away. Like, what are you doing?
Willow, may I have one piece of food, please?
I'm hungry. Oh yeah, you know, after a good fight, I'm sure you're worked up on appetite. What do you want? Eat this
Anything is good.
jerky. There's a cornbread.
Anything is good, like a mushroom, cornbread.
All right, you know what? Looks like you need more muscle, so I'm giving you more protein. You get the turkey. Turkey jerky.
With the turkey jerky, I changed the flavor to make just taste like just vile, you know?
just awful.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my
So
god.
you wave it around, and Snips from the highest areas of this recovery sniffs for a bit, and then he flies down,
It smells good.
and he
But
lands on your shoulder, and then he takes a bite out of it,
I get my hand ready for him if he's going to. Bah.
and then he gags and like makes a bunch of noises, and then he stings you.
Oh god.
You're a jerk. I'm this close to casting heat metal.
Yeah, but you still have to be able to see it. All right. Does
My first
13
fuck.
break your AC?
You're on mute, Nico.
It's exactly 14.
Okay, so you're okay.
Just made it.
He just lashes his tail and
Just
he
like-
flies off.
I
back
just
to
like
the top
catch the
again.
tail like. Mm-mm.
All right, I need you to
Hello,
make.
can I have a piece? I want a dragon to land on me.
Yeah, sure. I hand it over to her like, but not the jerky. You throw up. Is it bad? I sniff the jerky. Just like,
Do you have something else?
I need you to make an
Some
athletics
taste
check
off
to
of
see if you can grab this dragon, Nico.
Okay.
but yeah, I hand something else to Luna so she can
Okay.
feed the dragon.
Nope.
Alright, I'm
That's a crit one. No.
gonna. Oof.
Slips through your fingers and gets away. So you hand some more jerky to Luna.
I hand over chicken legs.
Okay.
So it's all that. I don't know if you guys ever had chicken legs before. Not the chicken feet. There we go. Chicken feet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Here,
Luna
Snips.
Snips is a little bit more hesitant to come down. You want to call Snips down? I'm going to need an animal handling check.
I'm gonna assist Luna, and also pull out a chicken feet, and try to. Yeah, I'm assisting Luna. So,
Okay.
come on. Go to her.
All right.
Go to her.
Snips flies down and lands on your shoulder and eagerly starts gobbling up the chicken leg.
I look over at Guwu.
And he is snapping the bones.
Hi, tiny dragon.
Hello.
That's Guwu. Try to speak with animals.
And it doesn't speak.
It doesn't speak.
It sends an image to your mind, Luna. And the image is an image of more chicken, and it's inquisitive. It's presented in an inquisitive way.
Willow, can I have some more?
You're still hungry? Okay, yeah. So a couple more chicken feet.
I'm gonna feed it.
All right, he eagerly gobbles up some more. And you receive more messages to your head of kind of joy. But Guwu, you're finding that speak with animals doesn't work because it is a dragon.
Mm.
I'm sorry. But it does communicate simple ideas and emotions telepathically. So you can tell that he's quite happy from eating the chicken. And he projects telepathically to all of you that he seems to like you guys.
Oh, aren't you cute?
Ooh, ooh.
Can we keep him?
Well, it doesn't really belong to us.
Except he's still kind of mad at Nico. And he telepathically communicates to everybody that Nico has
Yeah, I
bad meat.
figure. I'm just going, I'm sorry.
Dyson, while this is happening, Dyson goes over to Ogregor and says, you couldn't even get the amulet after stealing it. Holy shit. Like, this is just, I mean, wow. He's like, look, man, don't come up in my house and judge me.
Okay,
Technically,
Guu's wanted to say something.
I have an idea, but the dragon has to let.
And hopefully we're live again.
Let's see.
We'll know in a second.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, and we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yay.
Resume
Sorry
exactly
about
where you left
that.
off.
Okay, so
So
you were going to say something, Willow.
I was gonna say this. Well, we did come here for the dragon, and you did say we can take whatever we want, and so I guess this thing is now belonging to us. So sorry, I think we should all go ahead and go with the dragon that has whatever inside, and call it a day.
I mean, I suppose.
I like that plan.
We got
Dyson's
my
like,
prizes.
I guess, but I need to stay with you until I can get the amulet back.
What if we want the amulet?
The whole reason I hired you was to get it.
Yeah, but you said we could take any treasure we want.
Yeah.
You never specified except that one.
Oh, go open up the treasure room.
But this seems so much more valuable.
What does it do, out of curiosity, Dyson?
It gives me the power of my master.
We'll turn him into a lich, remember? That's the point of this thing.
No, there was the other guy was going to turn him into a lich if we ever got there.
What if I want to be a lich?
You don't, Guwu, you trust me, you don't want to be a lich.
You're not even a wizard.
I just made this, and I point at the little newt on my shoulder.
What's its name? It's so cute. I'm gonna pet the newt.
I don't know. He likes to lick his eyeballs though. He's cute. It's fine.
And the gaseous form does work. The snips suddenly just, and the amulet tumbles out of his gaseous form, and then he
I grab it.
reforms shortly afterwards.
I was waiting for that. I was like, who's gonna say it?
Spin it.
do. This is fine. This is mine now. Dyson's like, can I have it?
No, the agreement was that you give us the money first and we hang on to this.
Hey, and we'll totally be able to go get the money. We just have to go finish out with the meeting.
Oh, I guess we'll just have to hang on to this.
I told the guy to meet me here.
Who?
What? The contact. I told him to to meet me here at the house.
Why do you keep surprising us, Dyson? I'm really not liking you.
Oh, no, that's not Dyson. That's Agrigor.
Oh, Jesus. Agrigor said he wants people to come meet him at the... Okay.
The contact, yeah.
What if they arrived and you were stuck in here? They might not give you anything if they think you're a bad wizard.
I think we need to run.
Okay, well, I didn't expect people to show up at my house to come rob me.
After
To
you
be
robbed
fair.
us?
I don't know you.
That doesn't make it okay.
Did I rob you? I don't know.
You robbed
Like,
us.
How can you rob somebody you don't even know? I think
But
it's
you did.
impossible.
You did. You killed his master, and then you stole the amulet.
You
Then
robbed
killed-
lives.
You also killed, I think, another wizard too.
Snip stole the amulet, and some giants killed his master.
Don't blame
other
Snips.
I pull
Yeah.
out a gold. I pull out a single gold piece and I walk over to this guy and I put it in his palm and I'm like, be a better person. And I just walk off.
That's the rule. Guwu just paid you. That's a service you have to own up to.
Is this a ritual? What's going on here? I don't.
I'm gonna try to lie and be like, if you don't do what Guwu says, the worst thing you can possibly imagine will happen.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
I want to see if he'll believe it.
All right, give me that. You can use intimidate or something else.
Deception?
Deception. There we
Deception.
go. That's what I was talking about. That's what I meant by something else.
16.
All right.
Let me see through it.
He is deceived. He said, very well. Okay, I'll be a better person. Why not? I could do that. That's a thing. That's
Well,
yeah.
in that case, you could start with like cleaning up this place, for instance, and your life.
Well, look, don't tell anybody how I live. Okay.
Well, you invited someone over, so shouldn't you clean this place
The
up a bit?
idea was to meet him at the door.
We should
What?
probably not be here when they arrive.
What do you know of this contact,
Hello?
Agrigor? Oh no.
Agrigor?
Don't nobody say anything.
There's a guest, and I run down the stairs.
I grab Guwu.
Oh, I'm gonna say that needs a check.
It's me. It's Mr.
Athletics?
Simmons.
That'd be a reflex.
Yeah, which would probably be it. But Puck, it's your game. I don't want to start.
I don't know. You can run downstairs if you want.
What check do I do to grab him? Like,
Athletics.
oh, sorry. Whoops, wrong one. Okay.
Ooh.
All right,
All
are
right.
you dexterous enough to leave?
So you could use athletics or acrobatics to defend against it. Guwu.
Let's see. Athletics
Contested.
or acrobatics. I'll do acrobatics.
Oh
Hey!
my
Barely. Barely.
You can't get a hold of Guwu, and he runs downstairs.
This
Yes,
is so
yes,
suitable.
yes.
Okay, I just keep chasing after him. Like, wait. Don't answer that door.
All right.
Oops.
Guwu, are you answering the door?
Wait.
I'll get to about here, and I'll hear
I-
Nico behind me.
I run 40 feet for fuck's sakes. I'm just gonna run ahead of him and go, nope.
Why are you getting in my way, Mr. Nico?
Don't open the door, kid. Trust me.
There's a guest. Hi, friend.
This is not.
It's Mr. Simmons. I'm here on behalf of the organization that you were speaking with. The position that you inquired about.
Think.
I'm
You
gonna
need a
message.
doctor?
I'm gonna message Nico and be like, say that he's out.
My master is out right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, perhaps I'd be so kind to give it to him once he returns.
Your master?
Yes.
Why are you
Agrigor.
lying, Mr. Nico?
Well, yes, he is, after all, the #1 wizard.
I had heard that he had an upgrade in status recently. I wasn't aware that he had hired servants.
An apprentice. We're learning from him.
Oh, well, I'm just an apprentice of his.
Well, this is rather urgent. My boss is looking to speak with him immediately. And in fact, I have arranged fast transport for anyone interested in the open positions we have.
I'm interested.
Dude, I'll cover his mouth.
Oh, baby,
Willow! I messaged Willow back, like, help me!
Okay, I'm coming down. And,
well,
I'm gonna try to pay Guwu, because he thinks that's paying people is what happens.
Oh, no. Don't.
Oh,
pay me.
yes. I'm gonna pay you
responsible
now.
adulting. Oh my god.
I'm gonna pay Guwu and be like, Guwu?
You jujitsu'd your shit.
I'm gonna pay you, okay? You understand?
I accept. I'll take the amulet as a form of payment.
This is for the gold. Guwu?
Yeah. I'll give you 3 gold for it. It's a pretty amulet.
I give you 4 gold for me to keep the amulet.
Well, here's 5 gold.
6 gold.
Yeah, I just
Are
like
you
give them.
having a bidding war in there?
Not. Okay, guys. Oh my god.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
Sorry, his other apprentices are fighting over.
My name is William Simmons.
Does the name sound familiar to me?
Do a history check.
His brother Richard was famous for.
Would I be able to do a check as well?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
me too. Yay.
And I still get advantage because of him. Okay, did I roll
There's
2?
no way I know who this is, so I'm gonna try. I'm from the underground.
He's no chef, I don't care.
So, you've heard of this.
Dirty 20.
Luna, I'm going to give it to you with your max.
Nat 20.
Your max. So, you've heard through the grapevine that a wealthy lord by the name of Lord Montgomery Knight has a very loyal assistant by the name of William Simmons.
What do I know about that family?
You do know that he is currently on a kick of hiring tons of adventurers. He is looking for the best and brightest, and William Simmons has been out headhunting for him to find them.
Ooh.
It's uncertain what exactly for, but much wealth and fame is promised.
I'm gonna call out. You work for Mr. Knight, correct?
Yes, Lord Knight, actually. I am his representative in the field.
Is he still looking for adventurers?
Indeed he is. I was actually here to speak with Mr. Agrigor for an open position.
Nico, we could be adventurers again.
Wait,
We could work. Trust me, this guy. He knows. He's been hiring people all over the place. Only the best.
Am I wise enough to know this, or?
Yeah, you've heard of this as well, with your role.
Okay, it's like, wow, that is a good position.
I like how we are right now. Just us and our little family.
You told me I could buy things and you now refuse to sell to me. I am unhappy. I was lied to.
Good, don't start. I was trying to buy you something and you denied me.
I was just gonna be like, guys, one thing at a time. Seriously. Oh my.
Mr. Simmons and Dyson's just pushing past you guys now to go talk to him. Mr. Simmons, if I may, we spoke briefly.
No, you didn't.
About the hiring of my master. My master, unfortunately, is recently deceased. But I know everything that he knew, and I would like to throw my hat into the ring for the position. Yes. And I would like to recommend these fine individuals, the adventurers of Skillet. Perhaps they might be interested in some work at your company as well.
What do I plan on our own? I cross my arms.
As she smacks my hand away when I try to grab the amulet.
Hey! No!
Yeah, I mage hand the amulet. It's like, enough, you two.
I'm
And I
gonna.
tuck it away.
No, you gotta still. I'm gonna
And
count on
unseen,
that.
I mage hand unseen servant and myself sleight of hand.
That's a lot.
That's a lot at once.
3 hands coming at you.
How do I dodge all those? Is
You're
it
not.
all dexterity?
You need to do an incredible athletics check to ninja
Athletics,
this
not
thing out of your
acrobatics?
hand.
Oh, can we do a TPK right here where we all
Ac-
fight over
acrobatics.
this?
Luna's got a tiny dragon. She's happy. She doesn't need it.
I have a new.
Did I
you
convince
roll
you
it?
for acrobatics?
Yeah, sure. Let's try acrobatics.
Woo! Alright. Oof. That's not good.
So I snatch
Eventually,
it,
it's snatched away.
and then I give an intimidation like the dad voice. I'm like, can't believe I'm doing. It's like, you two in the corner now. If you can't share, then none of you get it.
Mage hand back.
You may certainly try.
I'm gonna try.
boy.
The rolls
All
have not
right.
been kind to me.
Thanks,
Here's
sir.
the rest. Here's the rest of the episode, y'all.
19!
This for the next 2 hours.
Okay, I do it again, mage hand. Mage hand and my slide.
Oh my god. Please. Do I have sleep? Do I have any spell to end this?
I'm like walking away from them, and I'm gonna go over to the door.
Wait, stop. Before she did that, I said I did an intimidation check. So was that successful?
We weren't doing like intimidation or persuasion with other players.
Yeah, wasn't that? Well, I don't know.
I thought we decided that last time.
Oh. Who knows?
That was
Fuck
a different
knows.
campaign.
All right. Let's
Wow.
say that you guys are just repeatedly snatching the amulet back and forth between each other. While Luna comes forward as
I'm
as
following
the
nice
adults are engaged in an amulet slap fight.
I'm honestly just trying to get this away so no one's fighting over it.
Congrats, you've now put yourself in the middle of it.
Yeah, you've supplanted Guwu. In trying to end the chaos, you allowed it to take over yourself. All right. So
I'm holding on to that amulet.
Mr. Simmons says, at least come to the facility and allow my master to give you his pitch.
Okay.
Fine place. There's nothing else like it along the Sword Coast. It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
Would my group
Can
be
you give
able
us-
to work together? Hey, you're fighting over an amulet.
No, I said minute to huddle.
You may certainly be allowed to work together. You can have full autonomy as a group. You just need to commit a certain amount of hours each day to certain tasks.
Is this a pyramid scheme?
I don't believe so, no. We don't have any pyramids. We
confident.
do have some spires.
Wait a minute. You just wait a minute.
Okay, so just 1 minute, like okay, group huddle, guys. Seriously.
Is it a pyramid scheme?
I imagine the group. It doesn't appear to be a pyramid scheme. I imagine the group huddle is happening, and while the group huddle is happening, the amulet is constantly changing hands.
Yes, it's
Between
just
everybody.
okay, but unseen servant and a mage hand and my sleight of hand.
Yeah, just constantly.
How are you doing this, Willow?
I'm acrobatic.
No, you're not.
Say your piece.
You're drunk too. Okay, that's neither there or there. But
You
okay,
got over it. You helped her.
do we want to do this?
No.
Yes. They can make me a lich.
Okay,
What?
first off, you kid, you don't want to be a lich. Trust me, liches
I've heard
are
stories. I've heard the stories in the Underdark. They
Ooh.
have great
Liches are
story.
are a complete opposite of what you would call the natural order of life, kiddo.
As long as you die eventually and don't try to disrupt the order, it makes sense. You can't
That's the exact opposite of what a lich is. That they do.
I think we should do it. These guys, they're really prestigious. And we could go on so many adventures.
We have the amulet. We could do it ourselves. Why do we have to sell ourselves out to another business? We're doing fine on our own. We're going to be like they're slaves working 40 hours a week that we're giving up that we could just spend time on our own.
Okay, but where is this facility? Is it which city would it be in? Do we know that?
Oh, you can ask.
I just like could pick over. And where would this facility be located? Out of curiosity.
Oh, it's newly constructed. It's along the high road outside of Waterdeep. It's a beautiful facility. You can have an entire base of operations for your crew.
Oh yeah, hold on. Go back and think. Okay, Waterdeep. Like they have great foods there, Willow. Like honestly, like.
You can make great food anywhere.
You do, but the ingredients you could get. Think of all the ingredients you could get.
We can go there right now if we want to on our own time.
Our head chef is looking for an assistant.
I am now giving the stink eye and be like,
You want me to be working under a head chef?
Oh,
I am gone here. No.
And I attempt to grab the amulet again and just tuck it away and hide it. Precipitation to make a fake one.
I can see you doing this. That doesn't work when we're standing right in front of you.
Just like a mad grasp.
Not if I do it behind my hand, and as I just do that, I like purposely.
give that sleight of hand again.
Okay. Was it sleight of hand?
Sleight of
It
hand.
was sleight of hand.
I will do that.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes. I'm so ready for my dodge.
Just for that, I'm also going to enhance myself so I get advantage over my dexterity rolls.
Do you even have that many spell slots?
I just used my last one.
Oh my god. Puck,
We get
please.
attacked and you die. This is on you.
Oof. Alright, let's see if I get lucky.
All right.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh.
I hide it away, and they're just playing with that fake one, and just like.
And
I
Willow's
saw
like
that.
stomping out. Just like,
Did you roll perception, my friend?
He's like, please just see the facility and hear my boss's pitch. And then if you do not like it, you're free to go.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. What's the harm in just checking out the facility, at the very least?
Dyson says I don't get my money until we go with him. Like,
I don't know if Willow or I are listening to him anymore. Can we bring the sad wizard? He needs a win.
I agree. We need to turn this light.
I turn around again. I'm like,
He killed another wizard!
Maybe,
Why are you rewarding this guy?
maybe he's
Willow,
sad.
have you seen his place?
He deserves it and...
I
but-
mean,
I'm.
I'm good. I need to rethink my entire defensive layout.
You need to
Also-
rethink your entire life!
I'm not dressed to go outside.
Oh yeah, we were upstairs and he's like in his underwear.
Yeah. He's not in good shape.
he's not presentable at all.
Well, if
So
you
all
guys are
of this
done
chaos
fighting
is
over that
unfolding.
amulet,
Okay,
can
so
we go? We're not gonna get paid unless we go.
I'm going with Luna. I don't care where you guys go. Y'all don't want to share.
I'm gonna high five Guwu again.
Next to her.
I'm gonna go because there's no harm in checking it out. At the very least.
There are accommodations available for you. If you do not wish to hire on, you can leave at any time. At least see the facility.
Please, Miss Willow, we're not gonna be able to eat.
Can
good
I
food
make
if
an
you don't come
insight
with
as
us.
he said that?
Absolutely.
Melissa, I know what you're doing right now.
Willow's reluctant, but she'll give in, give a sign like,
30-20 insight.
All right.
You guys happy? Fine.
He seems to be on the level.
Like, okay, like just like no nothing like slimy under the tone or whatever. Okay, well,
Not of this guy.
okay.
And then I march up and I'm like,
But no one is ever going to be the boss of me. Do you understand?
Absolutely. We endorse total autonomy at this organization. It's unlike any other.
I feel like you're pitching to me. I really don't like this.
He pulls out a sending stone. And he says, Tech admin, 2 to port in. Or sorry, no. 6 to port in.
Before you do that, I just give a quick message, like, because it's my last 3rd level spell.
Okay.
just to Algrigor, okay? It's like, hey, hey man, I kind of feel about what happened to you here. If you ever need somebody to talk to, just send me your way.
a pity friend.
He's like, I don't need your pity. I'm fine.
You are
Agrigor's
not.
great.
You are.
Agrigor's having a great time.
Let me just say that no such the event.
Somebody stole my stew.
I'm out.
You take care now, Algrigor.
Bye.
And this blue swirling portal opens up. And as you guys move through it, on the other side, you're standing on the high road just north of Waterdeep. And in front of you is this giant cobblestone wall with a big gateway. And above the gateway, it says Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy. And we're going to take a break right there.
Good heavens, what an interesting twist things take. We'll be back in about 20 minutes, so my name's not Tinidan Limton. Those were quite educational videos once again. They've been the same videos every episode of this show, and still I find something new each time. Be sure to check out Roll for Initiative and Dirty 20 Gaming over on the YouTubes. Now, let's see if our heroes accept this strange offer. Hawk?
Hello, and welcome back to UnKnightly Partners. When last we left our heroes, they were invited by a Mr. Simmons to go check out a new facility by a wealthy lord, that perhaps there are opportunities for an adventuring party to make some coin, make a name for themselves. He says it's quite lucrative and quite nice, and has encouraged everyone to come and see. And you have been teleported to just north of Waterdeep on the high road. And carved into the hills and partially into the Sword Mountains is this extensive walled off facility. And you can see there's a portion of it rises up towards the back, and this is a massive, elaborate Hogwarts-like structure.
Ooh, I'm gonna be in Hufflepuff.
Thanks, Puck. Now I got the theme song in my head.
And Mr. Simmons says, right this way. And begins leading you guys through. And as you make your way through this place, welcome to the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy. As you can see here, these are our student dorms. A number of buildings being set up here, along with our job posting board You can find the latest adventures out there. And then, of course, we have our primary learning facility. And as you can see, 2 statues of our glorious founder, Mr. Montgomery Knight. And the statues are heavily armored, very adventurous-like figures, but they both have the same old, kind of vulture-like face with pointed features, with a kind of grim look as they stare out over the housing for the students. He says, right this way, I will take you to the main facility where you can meet with the man himself.
This place is huge.
Quite impressive, too.
Do we see other students or anyone else?
There's no students yet. It seems that they're getting ready to open as they move around. And once you get past the second set of gates, there's another statue, and this one's embellished in silver. And it's the same figure that you saw in the 2 statues at the front, except he's like sitting on a log, and all these children are like up beside him, listening to him and looking at him with wide eyes.
I'm gonna like elbow nudge Nico and be like, someone's really into himself.
I just like...
Go ahead.
And you're taken into this building through these grand doors. And it's luxurious. There's polished marble floors. There's beautiful tapestries and patterns all over the place. And then you're brought into a massive boardroom. And sitting at an enormous chair at the head of the boardroom table is the same man that you saw in the statues, but with a much different physique, older and more frail.
Hello.
Ah, Mr. Simmons, where have you been? I've been waiting all day for you. Sir, I was looking for adventures, remember? Oh, yes, these are our new candidates. Hello, I am Montgomery Knight, and my friends call me Monty, but you can call me Mr. Knight.
Pleasure, Mr. Knight. Shake his hand.
And he shakes your hand and kind of gets up and walks around the table and takes a look at everyone. So you are interested in joining the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy,
Well, right now we're looking around. We haven't quite decided yet.
Well, you shan't find any other facility around that can match the level of power, knowledge, and resources that we have here. Perhaps you'd like to meet some of the staff. We are just about to have a meeting.
Uh-oh.
And he says, come in, everyone. Come in, everyone. We have new candidates to meet you. And what looks like an anthropomorphized elephant walks in and walks over to the table. And he's got goggles on, and he adjusts the goggles back to the top of his head. Kind of waves at everyone. And another gentleman clad in black leather armor walks in and takes a seat and puts his feet up on the table. And then 2 armor-clad individuals. One looks to be the build of a half-orc, but it's difficult to tell through the visor. And the other one is clearly a dwarf. Walk in, and their armor is a mixture of red and black. And it has a symbol of a flaming sword on it. And then there is a snooty-looking man with like a pencil mustache and a pencil beard, wearing a chef's hat. He says, these are our current faculty members. This is Professor Pack E. Derm. Hi, everybody. I came here through a portal and I don't know how to get back. So I guess I'm teaching magic now. He drops a vial that he's holding. And he just starts to smoke up the ground. Oh no. He just starts scooting his chair away from it. Maybe nobody go over here.
Is that who I think it is?
The gentleman clad in black leather says, "Hello. I am Blendon Blackblade. I was formerly part of the Zentarum, but now I'm teaching the roguish arts. Ever since the Zentarum was defunct. But who better to teach?" And then, before the next introduction happens, a tall, elven man with flowing blonde hair and a shirt that could be done up more, but is intentionally not, walks into the room. And there seems to always be a breeze flowing the hair behind him. And he says, "And I am Elhidar Maleficent. I teach the martial arts here."
Is there a draft in here?
Oh no. Although I could see how you might think that. And he sits down at the table. And the other two clad in armor don't introduce themselves. Then Mr. Knight says, "This is Vilgra, Laughing Skull, Paladin of Tempest. And Bindle Strike, Right Angle, Cleric of Tempest. We keep them around because if we have a temple on the grounds, it means we're tax exempt."
What are taxes?
Willow looks a little unsure seeing the elf there. She's just like, wherever the elf's at, she's at like the opposite side.
She's like she's giving him the stink eye the entire time.
But then she's also like jealous too about the chef as well. Just like,
oh yeah, and this is our current cook. His name is Sheffy.
Do you have any new recipes by any chance?
I do not need new recipes. I have the finest recipes in my own book. Chef's recipes, they are called.
in your own book, you didn't by chance, I don't know, bought the recipe from someone?
Are you accusing me of stealing my own recipes?
I'm just asking.
Madam,
Suspicious.
perhaps we should have a bake-off.
Does he look like he ever stole anything?
Look, the dude looks shifty as hell.
Yeah,
This
Will's
is
on
the
toast.
shiftiest looking cook you have ever seen in your entire life.
Willow
just
rolls
saying.
up her sleeves even more and be like,
Does everyone just go, ooh?
And you notice right away, he's too skinny to be a chef.
well, so is Willow. You got 2 sticks that are chefs. Well, Willow's just gonna be like,
Oh, yes, sir. You are on.
Very well. We shall see. And the winner can head the department.
I have a question. Am I still translating Dwarfish?
oh god, I've been talking for so long.
Yes. He's like, why does this drow speak Dwarvish?
Oh god. Okay. Well, yeah. Translating to Nico's like,
Oh, that bet is on. Chef
So, yeah.
honor on the line.
He says, well, there you have it. The finest facility that money could buy. And we're tunneling into the Sword Mountains. And I'm told by my technical advisor that we have found a sealed entrance into the Underdark that connects directly into the school in our underground chasms, from which we will be able to bring up all manner of adventuring monsters in order to give our students one-of-a-kind experiences.
The Underdark?
Yes.
Are you crazy?
Why, is that bad?
My mother took me away from the Underdark.
That's my home.
Oh, I'm sorry, Guwu.
Oh, it's okay. It will be a safe entrance. We'll only allow people through, in and out, as we need them.
I would love to go home.
You want to go home, Guwu?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So,
For you, Guwu.
now you see what we have to offer. Would you like to take a moment and have a look around the facilities?
group huddle.
Yeah, group huddle. Again, just translating for you this whole time. This place looks very promising. I think we should do. I think we could invest ourselves in this place.
It sounds too good. I feel like there's a catch.
Of course, there's always a catch, but we'll figure that out along the way.
Along the way?
And that's like out of character. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. But in character, I'm just like,
Comes from experience. And they did say if we want to leave, we can leave at any time.
we'll be able to visit the Underdark.
That too.
We operate on kind of a flex time platform. As long as you establish your adventuring base here, every group of intern adventurers, student adventurers that you take along with you, you will be paid 1,000 gold pieces and an extra 50 gold pieces for each student that returns alive.
It's a pretty good deal.
Is this a common thing of students not returning alive?
I imagine there'll be some things. Our insurance providers have notified us that we're quite capable of handling it. We have all the waivers laid out, don't we, Mr. Simmons? Indeed, sir. Quite detailed.
Do you offer resurrections?
Oh goodness, no! Those cost a fortune.
You're able to
Best not to get attached to the
make
students.
all this?
What's that?
Translating in Dwarvish again, like a
Nico, that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
If he's able to
I'm
afford
saying
all of
it-
this.
Also, if you're getting paid 1,000 gold per student to take out, that's literally enough to pay
Fine.
for that student.
Yeah,
to
Okay, but if we had the components, would you have someone available for resurrection?
Mr. Laughing Skull. Mr. Bright Ember. Aye. Are either of you capable of resurrection? They just converse with each other, and then they smash their helmets together,
Oh,
and then they turn back and they say, "Resurrection is an insult to the war god. Die gloriously in battle." Yeah, I guess we don't do that here.
Pity.
Natural cycle. Oh yeah, that reminds me. And I've run over to this guy, whoever this head guy is, Mr. Knightley, and I just whisper, I'm like, we heard you were gonna turn the guy that brought the amulet into a lich, but like, aren't liches bad?
Oh, perhaps they are. I seem to have had one of my trademark changes of heart. See, I didn't know what a lich was when I promised him. It seems I'm quite incapable. It's not something you can simply buy.
Oh, darn.
You can see it's an assumption I would have made.
I was confused about buying services too. It's okay. And I clap him on the shoulder lightly, and then I walk back to my seat.
Ah. So then, can we add you to the team?
You don't even know us.
No, but I know you by reputation, and that's better than knowing people.
Like,
Oh, really?
It's just like all the insight checks fly up onto the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one.
This
too.
seems to be what he honestly believes.
I'm staying.
Well, I don't want to lose my new family, so wherever you guys go, I'm with you.
We should
So
keep.
whatever you want.
No, if. And I go to. And if we want to leave, we can leave, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so no harm, no foul. If we don't like it, then we'll just leave. As long as I'm with you guys, it doesn't matter where I get.
I will
where
send
go.
the new hire paperwork to your rooms.
Paperwork?
Rooms.
Do we have to sign our full names?
However
I'd
you'd
to-
like to do it.
I'd like
You
to
can
read
sign
this
with
all.
an X.
I'd like to read this all first.
Absolutely. They'll be in your rooms. No worries. You can handle it tonight. The first night is on me.
It's quite generous. Well, thank you, Mr. Knightley. I guess we'll just take a look around too, as well.
Absolutely. And before you guys walk out, and I imagine go do a baking contest.
Oh yeah, I was just about to intervene and be like, before I go to my room,
Yeah, this is what you want
to
to
the
do.
kitchen. Go ahead.
A Warforged walks into the room and goes up to Mr. Knight. And he says, "Sir, we have almost completed the excavation." And he says, thank you very much, CG5. You have been invaluable. Everyone, this is our technical administrator, CG5. We just happened to cross him in Waterdeep. He's a real whip when it comes to this kind of thing.
Can I roll perception?
What does he look like?
He
17.
looks like a humanoid creature made of wood and steel. And he has a number of strange symbols carved into the steel on his forearms. And his eyes glow with a dull blue hue.
Does anything else catch my attention with the 17?
With a 17, other than the symbols carved into him, that's about it.
Is he atomic in nature?
He seems very proper.
Huh. Pleasure.
It is good to meet you all as well. Please enjoy exploring the facilities. I have other work to do. I hope we can converse again later.
Indeed. Thank you again for all your hospitality.
It is a pleasure. Welcome to the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy.
Dyson, you never paid us!
I want into... Oh, who the devil are you?
He likes to hide behind bookshelves.
Shut up. I'm here for some more stuff. Then you'll have to be working underneath Professor Packy Durham. Hi, dude. I guess we're gonna be working together. Come on, I'll show you the magic lab.
No,
all
you
kinds
didn't.
of things in there. Like grabs him and takes him away. That's actually I wanted to be in charge of something.
Oh,
There's a rapidly expanding hole where Professor Pachyderm left. Chairs have fallen into it. Simmons, maybe you should put up some red tape or something. I'm on it, sir. All right. So you guys have time to look around?
Yeah. Are we going to do this bake-off first? Because I want to see this.
Absolutely. Look, we can do the bake-off right now. All right. He says, very well. We shall compete to see who can make the best souffle.
Oh, hands down, it's going to be me.
I don't understand Dwarven. Just nod if you understand.
I just translate.
I'm keeping Nico like super close.
Just a quick question. Is there a flower in this place?
Yeah, there's flour here. The kitchen is like a beautiful, fucking multi-tiered professional kitchen. It has every conceivable, like, it has a walk-in pantry. It has like 5 ovens. It has a cold storage unit. It's got multiple prep stations, all the latest technology. It's
Willow's gonna go on the ground and be like, I'm not worthy. No, I'm kidding.
Beautiful.
It's so pretty. She's gonna hug everything and just like do that little slide on the thing and just like, oh my gosh.
While they're distracted, I just steal some flour and put it in a sack.
Very well. Willow, I want you to make 3 ability checks that you would use to make a souffle, and I need you to make a case for each one.
Okay, cooking utensils, go.
Wait, I got one thing to give you before you go.
Okay.
I take your hand and I'm like,
Oh, cool.
good luck, Miss Willow. Even though you didn't show the amulet with me, I still love you.
And I give her a bardic inspiration. I look at her and I go like, "You got this, girl."
What is bacon? What do you use for bacon? You get whatever that is.
I just pick one.
You get a D8, by the way.
Oh, ooh, sweet. Okay, 1d8, and I think I'll be using my my dexterity because I want to like. I'm hyped. I'm just so hyped.
You got to do 3 different skill checks.
3 different ones.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
It'll be.
Dexterity can be one of them.
All right, dexterity. Another one will be intelligence.
So we'll use agility. What do you want to use for intelligence? Pick something in your skill list.
I am. When I click on the cooking utensils, I have.
Oh, okay. You're just picking that to go with it. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Dexterity and?
Intelligence and I guess charisma for the decoration bits.
All right, for the presentation.
For the presentation, yeah. Dexterity to
All
go.
right.
This is gonna be like a cook-off, man. I gotta go fast.
Well, you have advantage on the dex part.
Yay!
And Blendon and Elhidar have come in to be judges.
Not my friends.
Look, that's a little bias, all right? We cannot have your friends judge this. That would be bias. I don't even know these people.
Aren't they your friends?
No, they hate me. And Blendon's like, it's true, we do. And Elhidar's like, I've never cared for him.
I like your
And
odds.
he turns his head and the hair just flows out.
Okay, focus. All right, Willow.
All right, give me those checks.
All right. I'ma bake a cake. Strawberry.
You got
Right.
this.
Dexterity. Oof. Okay. Thank goodness I have a advantage on the dexterity.
All right,
14. All right.
all right, 14.
Next is intelligence.
Okay.
20. I remember my recipe
Ooh.
quite fine. I'm just not that fast about it, but do I
Alright.
decorate well? I decorate all right.
You have
Alright,
the bardic
decorate all right.
inspiration too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm going to
So-
add that bardic inspiration on. You know what? Doesn't matter about the speed. I just want it to look good and taste good. So bardic
Okay.
inspiration on the decoration
one?
bit. Yep.
Okay.
So D8.
Okay. So
So
you
now
add
it's
an
a
extra
17.
3 to that. That's a 17.
17.
All right.
Yep.
Here are his rolls. Makes the same checks. Whoo. Whoo.
Woohoo!
The complete opposite.
He was too fast. He messed up.
All right. Now, Willow.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
I'm decorating.
You got one more thing,
Okay.
and I gotta add it to here. Hang on.
What? What's he doing?
Your wild cooking magic.
Do I have to click that 3 times? Or you're
Nope.
doing it?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roll the table. All right.
What?
So it tastes very good. They first try Sheffy's, and they're, and then they try yours, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good." Thump. They both pass out.
I heard good. It's so good. Anyone else hear that?
I mage had to kind of wake him up, like,
10 minutes later, they awaken.
Luna's like poking them, like, did you kill them?
Do not
I'm good.
poke my beautiful face.
I'm gonna go and check what's going on with my food and also lick it. So, boom.
Yeah,
Close out.
it's over for 10 minutes. It would seem the new one is the superior cook. I'm sorry, Sheffy. You will now be working under this drow.
I'm like propping Willow up.
I'm all asleep.
She's passed out.
Just got her behind.
That is impossible. I am the chef. I am Sheffy.
I just pick her up, like, come on, you're winning.
Yeah, well, now you're
Yeah.
assistant Sheffy.
Pour that honey on that toast.
That means she's excited, I think. I don't speak Dwarvish.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, only Nico understood that.
And that one guy in the armor.
That's true. All right, you guys, you got passed out Willow. You tell me when I'm awake.
So you got passed out Willow for 10 minutes. Willow has been awarded the title of head chef
Well, that was fast.
for the MKAA.
I just have her saddled on my back, like that, like. Yeah, I was like, come on, let's go.
What do you guys want to explore around the facility?
I want to see the magic facility.
I
Or
wanna
if there's
go
a.
to the Underdark. They said it was finished.
I'll go with you, Guwu.
All right. So you're going to the magic facility with Willow. You two
Yeah.
are going to the Underdark. All right. So we'll do the Underdark part. The signs are pretty clear. You have to go downstairs 3 floors, and eventually you hit this massive kind of 10 by 10 mining shaft that's been opened up. And it has torches along the way that descend downward. And you go through, there are still work crews, like, putting stones up to kind of give the tunnel a more uniform shape. It's still pretty rough. And when you get to the end, the opening is there, and the Warforged that you saw in the hall is staring out into the Underdark.
Hello.
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 It is good to see you again.
We'd like to go into the Underdark.
You may go as you wish, but do be careful. We haven't had a chance to secure the area.
We'll be okay. And I'll just pull out my sword. Right, Tara?
Yes, we are mighty.
Looking out over whatever we're hanging over, do I I don't remember where they pulled me out of, but I know it was do I recognize where I am at all? Do I know where home is?
Home is pretty far away because the area of the Underdark that you were pulled out of was very far south. And this is quite a bit further north than you're used to. However, in your old Myconid colony, you did know of a Myconid colony that did exist up further to the north, around this area. They would often say it was close to Under Mountain, which you understand is a place near Waterdeep.
Ooh, I might know where some people, some of my, well, they're kind of not my, I can talk to them either way.
Right.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try to go poke around and see if I can find anything. I'll use locate plants if I need to.
Okay.
Do that. Well, they're not really plants, are they?
No, they're organisms. They're fungi.
Could I just use locate animals or plants and say I'm looking for that thing?
I would say you don't need to use either of those things because you
Yeah.
communicate by releasing your spores.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you know. So, Guwu, you release your spores, and they drift in the direction of this place.
Yeah.
And you get a reply back. And the reply back, the spores you receive, it's imprinted on you as kind of a psychic message. And it says, turn back, sporelings. The Rot Queen has returned.
Did you say rot queen or cling?
Rot Queen.
What are you doing, Guwu?
Well, I guess it's important to know if I know what this is.
You heard a tale of the Rot Queen. She was a demon lord. And she used her powers of rot to corrupt a colony of Myconids. This was many years ago. It was understood that she was thwarted by a group of adventurers. But it seems that she maybe has returned.
Oh no. I think my colony's in danger. And yeah, it's just like,
Well, we've got a bunch of help now. We could go. You could lead us there, right? We could go save them.
I don't know. They don't really fight. They're not like that. Maybe.
But we fight. We could fight for them.
Maybe.
Everybody's going to know about us if we kill somebody called the Rot Queen.
Who said that?
The sword.
That's my sword.
Yes. Can you imagine? Luna, Slayer of the Rot Queen.
Ooh, I like that.
You can inscribe it on my hilt. It'll be like a matching tattoo.
Wouldn't I have to get one too to be matching?
Yeah.
Cool.
This sword sounds like a Chad.
It 100% is.
Can we pour protein powder on him?
It's protein. This sword responds to protein powder in the same way normal swords respond to oils of sharpening.
Luna's gonna give Guwu a hug and just say, "Well, if you want us to go help your people, you know that the three of us will help you."
And I'm gonna say that when she hugs me, that I specifically was thinking in a message that was something like "We're coming," and I'm sending my spores like as far toward that direction where I know home is as I can, and just letting them drift. And then yeah, I'll be like, okay.
All right. So, in the science facility, or in the magic facility, Professor Pachyderm, or Professor P as people call him, is muddling around with various spells and scrolls, and Dyson is sitting in a corner looking miserable. Oh, don't be so bad. I mean, you get to hang out in this place, and you get a nice room, and they feed us stuff. I'm from Ravnica. We used to have nicer places than this. I guess I'm teaching magic now. I kind of miss the Izzet link, but oh well.
So I overhear that.
Yeah.
By the way, Willow's if she's on your back, she's probably munching on your hair.
That's fine. I try to take it out so she doesn't choke.
There's a girl eating your hair.
Not the first time.
How's it going, dudes?
Dude, hey, dude.
How's it going? Ravnica. Have I heard of Ravnica?
Do a history check.
Still get advantage.
Sure.
You've
never been there. You've heard whispers of a Ravnica, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
Where's this Ravnica located?
Oh, it's like a whole other world, dude. You'd love it. We got like flying boats and stuff. And I used to work for a giant.
Huh.
But it's all guilds there. If you're not in a guild, you're basically homeless.
So you're from another world. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how I got here. I was playing with a thing, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, bang, now I'm here. I guess I'm teaching magic now. You dudes would have loved it. It's all kind of neat.
I love this.
Oh god, it's too funny.
So happy.
This brings back so much nostalgia, so thank you. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So what do I see around this this magic facility?
All kinds of alchemical components, scrolls, magical focuses, crystal balls, all manner of unusual and powerful magic items.
Can I make an Arcana check if this place is like warded and protected from scrying?
Scrying? Sure, make an Arcana check.
I think at this point, more than 10 minutes has passed. Willow's going to kind of wake up a little bit and just do that little... Well, I guess she's hanging on to Nico.
He's clinging to him, riding his shoulders. Hi, you're awake. Congratulations on becoming the new chef around here.
What? What'd you say? Am I still in Dwarvish?
Yeah, you're still in Dwarvish.
Was it not?
Oh, that's okay, dude. I can speak Dwarvish. I work with a bunch of dwarves in Izzet.
No, I don't care. What did you say?
You won, Willow.
You're the head chef now.
Out of excitement,
dude.
Out of excitement, I accidentally choke Nico.
God,
it's just this double-decker Nico stumbling around, choking. He almost died.
And out of excitement, she's gonna kind of lift herself up a little bit off of Nico's shoulder and give Nico a kiss on the cheek and be like, "I won!"
Just blushing hardcore. It's I hope this day never ends.
And this time it's gonna be a more gentle hug, just I won!
Oh, this is great.
By the way,
great fun.
By the way,
I have my own kitchen.
I wanted to tell you, I got you some flowers. I just handed the bag of flour.
For me?
Yeah, congratulations.
Nico, thank you.
Making like a cooking joke.
Yeah, I get it. This guy gets it.
It's not real flowers. Hey Dyson, do you get the joke?
Oh, I get you. So funny.
Plus, I figured you like it, so good. So.
I love it, Nico. Thank you.
So anyway, sorry. With that Arcana check, did I?
There are some parts of this place that are protected from scrying, but not like the whole place.
Okay, which specific places?
Certain cabinets.
Okay, I just make a mental note of that.
Where
Alright.
are we?
Oh, we're in the magical
Oh, this is the
facility.
magic lab. This is where the magic happens. That's some magic humor.
I like this guy.
Right? His accent is
I
very
like you
delightful.
too, Dark Lady.
I like his accent. It's very delightful. I've never heard an accent like that.
We don't have any dark elves that back home, though.
No
I
dog.
hear they're kind of spooky.
Hey, yeah,
That's okay, dudes. You guys seem like you're a lot of fun.
Yeah. We tons of fun.
Hey, like about magical experiments and stuff. It's real technical. I don't want to get too deep into it here, but you dudes, I'll see you later.
oh, okay. Can we help ourselves to the things here?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
gonna
you know,
hop
some of it'll
off.
like kill you and stuff, but so be careful. But
And I'm just going to like. He's inspecting. I'm going to go ahead and be all hands on the on these things.
just like la, 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 la. Knocking shit off shelves and running all over
It's like, oh, now what's this now? Oh, okay. Then what's this one over here?
Oh, that could be useful. I'm going to pocket whatever I like into my satchel.
I'm just gonna. So, you like the
Ah,
place?
this is great. She's got sticky fingers.
So I go
I'm
to-
no sticky finger. I'm head chef, therefore I'm part of the facility. And Nico,
Yeah,
yeah.
all right.
so,
I do like it very much here. And you?
yeah,
All over here.
I'm very impressed with this place so far. I think we should go for it. Do want to double check on that contract, so don't sign it just yet. Never sign anything until you know fully what they're. Find the catch or the loophole.
You? Did you sign a contract too?
Oh, yeah. I signed it after I came to this place. I was wandering around the city, didn't have nowhere to go. I was like, hey, look, it's an elephant man. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm just me. But he's like, hey, elephant man, you want to come work in my thing? I said, sure, dude, I'll come. I can cast some spells for you, whatever. And here I am.
Okay, so far so good since you've been staying here.
Yeah, it's been all right. Mr. Knight's the best.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and you're the one who teaches all the magic here.
Yeah, well, at least I'm gonna, as soon as we got students.
Oh, you don't have students yet?
Yeah, no, first class is supposed to come along. It's all in the welcome packet.
Nico, you could probably help with that. You know, with your songs and stuff.
Bardic, perhaps? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we don't
could
have a bard teacher yet. Although some guy was interested in the thing. I think he was like a cat man or something.
Ooh, a kitty person.
I vote for Nico. He's also going to be
Okay.
a member, not a student.
Hey, you guys is really cool. I bet you dudes could beat him. Anyways,
For sure.
I'll talk to you dudes later. I got more work to do.
You take care.
Okay.
Okay, take care, dudes.
Nico, where's Luna and Guwu?
I think they decided to check out the Underdark. Would you be interested in checking that out?
The Underdark? I know it's school, it's home, but my mom said that it's dangerous down there.
True.
I don't want them hurt. Can we
Well-
go check on them?
Absolutely. Let's go check on them.
I just want to say, if you haven't noticed yet, Willow, you're wearing the chef's hat. And somewhere off in the distance, Chefy is just like, it wasn't a hat. Just like holding his head.
Oh God.
Nobody cares for Sheffy tonight.
If I actually hear him say that, it's like, hey, Miser likes company, and offer him a drink.
Why so
I'll drink
proud?
your drink, but I will have my crown back. So eventually you guys make your way back to the Underdark, as I imagine Guwu and Luna are making their way back up to the entranceway.
I'm gonna run towards them and give them both hugs. Like, you doing okay? Are you okay?
I imagine I'm probably just crying, and I do that thing where I just run in and grab Willow around like the apron, like around the waist, and I'm just like crying into her apron.
Oh, Willow! I mean, not Willow! Go! Why? Me? Go! What happened? What's wrong? Who hurt you?
I'm just crying, like I can't even get words out. So
He thinks his people might be in trouble from a rot queen.
Do I know what that is?
I would like to know the same.
History check.
History check. Don't know crap.
No, you never heard of no rock queen. You do know of the Rot Queen. You've heard stories of her as a powerful demon lord.
Oh.
Well, since I don't know shit about her, I'm just gonna be like, she's making you sad? Go, we're gonna kick her ass. In fact, even I will kill her for you. Go, I don't want you being sad. We're gonna take care of this Rot Queen or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bend down and just like look at her like, it's gonna be okay, alright?
So,
What do you want to eat to make you feel better?
Blood of the Rock Queen.
Okay! I'm gonna cry with them. We're going to give her blood and stew it, okay?
oh God.
All the things we teach the young.
You have also heard her referred to as Zugat Moy.
Boy, gefällt.
Or the Demon Queen of Fungi. Or the Lady of Rotten Decay.
I thought so.
No.
Not good.
Oh no.
So
Space.
eventually everybody just kind of makes it through this place and expects this facility. And eventually you guys make it to rooms that have been pre-labeled for all of you.
I'd like to read the contract, just to see if there's any, like...
It's in the room.
Just want to read it, see if there's anything shady, sketchy, loopholes, or...
We're in the room now.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the one. If you go into your rooms, all of your rooms are very nice, very opulent, but they're all the same. They're very beautifully decorated. They're nice and comfortable. They all have very nice facilities in them. You all have your contracts laid out, and the scroll of Summon Hero has been left in Luna's room with a note from the ever despondent Mr. Dyson saying, I couldn't find the components for this. Give it a shot. And the contracts for all of you are fairly simple. They detail that you are to use the MKAA as your adventuring headquarters. And in going out in your adventures, you have the option to take students out on your adventures and teach them the ropes. And for every student that you bring back alive, you get a 50 gold piece bonus. You are free to cut ties with the organization at any time. However, it is frowned upon, and you will not receive additional work from the organization once you cut ties. At the end, under other duties, it details the tri-monthly academic decathlon of adventuring.
Decathlon?
Yes. Or ta-da.
Is this with other schools?
Does it tell...
At which point, it is detailed that you must enlist your finest students in order to defeat the Avalon Knights Academy.
History check on Avalon Knights Academy.
You don't need to, because after that, there's a detailed dossier on all of the members of the Avalon Knights Academy.
Oh no.
And Nico, you see among these people the man you're supposed to narc onto the Justicars. And that's where the tale of Unknightly Partners ends.
That's a cliffhanger. What?
Why would you do that?
No! Keep going.
And so it was that the MKAA was formed, and perhaps an interscholastic rivalry? I'm sure it will be innocent enough with sports and cheer squads and the such. But anyways, thus concludes our story of unknightly partners coming together for some purpose yet to be seen. Before I fade out of existence forever, I would like to encourage you to stick around, because after the sign-off, we'll be raiding our friend, Dirty 20 Gaming, who's playing a wonderful game called Iron Sworn with some friends of his. Well, until never, this has been Weefak Furton for Unknightly Partners. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm going to miss him. Thank you so much for joining us for Unknightly Partners. Thanks for joining us on this fun little mini-series where I got to set up more in-world antagonists for our primary campaign. I can't wait to play with all my new toys. And I have to thank all of you, my dear players, for giving me these sweet new toys to play with in the world. May there be another opportunity for you to step into these shoes? Maybe. Time will tell. I don't like to rule anything out.
We have to save Guwu's family.
Oh, look, the story continues, but it's going to be like on some autopilot and stuff. But thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining the MKAA. These fine people that you see here can be seen in our other shows. You can keep track of them in our ongoing Sunday and Monday shows. Too Many Warlocks, where you can see Guwu as Penithan Wright, and Mercenaries of Mischief, where you can see Willow as Lilith Singer. Both equally delightful characters to what they play there. And you can see Nico and Luna also with Guwu on the Deadlands campaign every Tuesday night, so be sure to check them out there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for the boosts. Check us out on YouTube, where the episodes go up the week after we broadcast them. And give us those follows and those likes. And thanks so much for the bits from Shadow. We got a Patreon where at the first level you get some cool bonuses, and then other levels you can get into our private Minecraft server where we actually set up the Avalon Knights Academy. And I think I'm going to go to another section of it and set up the MKAA in another area, and there can be a rivalry. Why not? And at the top level, once a month, you can come and play in a game with me, Puck, and I will make you a part of this world in a homebrew campaign that I've continued to do with all of our great patrons, and I'd like to thank them so much. It's not a Christian Minecraft server. It is a Faerunian Minecraft server, so, I mean, technically we worship, I don't know, Salune's big at the Academy is probably the core patron there. We might change that up in the future. We'll see.
Excuse me?
Look, what deity do you bring to the academy, all right? You don't have one. You've got a boss. You've got a celestial boss. Also Kalemvor. Kalemvor is pretty big at the academy too. My mistake. My apologies. Rolda's voice in my head. Now, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to we're going to raid our good friends over at Ironsworn. And until next time, thank you to my players. Thank you to you, the viewers. And to all of the new students and administrations at the Montgomery Knight Adventuring Academy. Class is dismissed.